On a sunny spring morning, farmer Ollie decided to start growing tomatoes on a small piece of land next to his house. Ollie loved farming and felt great satisfaction watching plants grow under his care. Ollie stood in his field, gazing at it with enthusiasm. He began by clearing the land of weeds and debris, then tilled the soil until it became loose and fertile. Carefully, he added organic fertilizer to enrich the soil with nutrients necessary for the tomatoes to thrive. The next morning, Ollie carried a bag of tomato seeds and carefully read the instructions on it. He dug small rows in the soil, evenly spaced, and gently placed the seeds inside, covering them with a light layer of soil. Then, he watered the ground lightly. Days passed, and the seeds began to sprout. Small green leaves emerged from the soil, filling Ollie's heart with joy. He diligently watered the plants regularly but cautiously, ensuring the roots wouldn't rot. Every morning, he would remove the weeds around the seedlings. As weeks went by, the plants grew taller and stronger, and small yellow flowers began to bloom. Ollie knew these flowers were the first step in producing tomatoes. He sprayed the plants with a natural solution to prevent harmful insects and ensured they received adequate sunlight. One morning, Ollie noticed the flowers starting to turn into small green fruits. He couldn't hide his excitement and said to himself, "Soon, these tomatoes will turn red and beautiful." He continued nurturing the plants, adding natural fertilizers to support the growth of the fruits. After several weeks, the plants were filled with ripe red tomatoes. Ollie grabbed a basket and started picking the tomatoes one by one. The fruits were smooth and shiny, exuding a fresh, natural aroma. Looking at the basket full of tomatoes, Ollie said, "This is the fruit of my effort and patience." Ollie returned home with the basket and handed it to his wife and children. His wife prepared a fresh salad using the tomatoes, and the family gathered around the table to enjoy it. His young son smiled and said, "This is the best tomato I've ever tasted." Ollie smiled with pride.